Good morning, everyone. As you can see, it's a beautiful day here in the Swiss Alps, so I decided to film this one outside. This is going to be Migration 3. So far, we have had Migration 1, Aeolian Low C, Migration 2, head joints alone, slow, easy in, exhale. Migration 3 is a simple variation on 1 and 2. Unlike in 1 and 2, which are about creating a homogeneous sound, group of people coming out playing the same sound but in their own time, Migration 3, the Sciarrino is after a more complex and more mixed sound. So those of you who were playing your Aeolian C in Migration 1 will continue with that sound, and those of you playing your head joint sound in Migration 2 will continue with your sound. But Robbie, our wonderful backstage production manager, whom you'll meet in a couple of days, will be sending a few people out from Group 1 and a few people out from Group 2 at a time, in little clumps, little clusters, sort of irregular. And you'll be playing your sound in a much more sonically diverse context. So like the other migrations, the effect is beautiful and magical, but the audience is hearing different musics because your sounds from 1 and 2 are mixed in unusual and irregular and unpredictable ways. And as you're practicing Migration 3 and imagining yourself in this beautiful concert hall that is Ordway, I would encourage you to move freely in any way that you're inspired to. Move your body freely, practice playing these techniques walking. And you can do this in your living room, in your kitchen, outside, although I imagine it's pretty cold in St. Paul right now. But as you're doing it, I invite you to listen to the acoustic properties of the space as you move the instrument around and as you move your body around. And notice what happens. Notice how different each one of these simple gestures are, and how differently you feel when you're moving differently. So, for example, the low C. Think of them as two musical phrases. They're saying very different things. The more we can vary each one of these simple sounds, the more complex and beautiful and personal the collective result will be. With the head joints, these guys are very directional. So as you're doing your in and out, I would encourage you to just really enjoy moving your head and the instrument and your body around in space. Remember that you're going to have people on either side of you in the aisles. And so, if you like, you can choose to lob one head joint inhale, exhale right into the ear of one of your listeners. The point is, as always, to make music and listen and enjoy. So there you go. That's Migration 3. Super simple. We'll be back with Migration 4 tomorrow. Things get a little bit more juicy and complex. Have a beautiful day.